What was the fate of the Ustashe? What happened to the Ustashe after World War II? This question takes us into a dark chapter of Southeast European history. The Ustashe was a Croatian fascist and ultranationalist group that ruled during the war in the Independent State of Croatia. This state was a puppet of Nazi Germany and Fascist Italy. Their time in power was marked by extreme violence and ethnic cleansing, primarily targeting Serbs, Jews, Roma, and even Croats who opposed them. As the war ended in 1945, the Ustashe faced military defeat. The Yugoslav partisans, along with Allied forces, defeated them by May of that year. This defeat led to the collapse of their regime. Many Ustashe leaders fled the country to escape capture. Ante Pavelić, the leader of the Ustashe, first escaped to Austria, then Italy, and eventually found refuge in Argentina. He lived there until his death. While some Ustashe members managed to escape, many were not so lucky. The new Yugoslav authorities captured numerous Ustashe members. They were put on trial for crimes against humanity. The communist government sought to eliminate any remnants of the Ustashe and their violent ideology. This led to executions and imprisonment for many involved in the regime. The Ustashe organization was officially banned. Their symbols and ideology were outlawed throughout Yugoslavia. The communist regime promoted a narrative of brotherhood among the various ethnic groups in the country. This was an effort to prevent any resurgence of nationalist extremism like that of the Ustashe. The legacy of the Ustashe remains a painful memory in Southeast Europe. Particularly among Serbs, the Ustashe are remembered for their brutal atrocities, including mass killings and forced conversions. The crimes committed during their rule left deep scars in the region's collective memory. These events contributed to ongoing ethnic tensions that would resurface in later decades. The impact of the Ustashe's actions intensified ethnic divisions in the Balkans. The communist government's efforts to suppress nationalist movements were partly a response to the horrors of the Ustashe regime. They aimed to maintain peace through a federal, multi-ethnic state. In summary, the fate of the Ustashe was marked by military defeat, the exile of leaders, trials and executions of many members, and the banning of their movement. Their violent legacy has profoundly affected ethnic relations in Southeast Europe and shaped the post-war political landscape of the region.